What if I told you that you can find amazing clients without third-party platforms and you can then keep 100% of your earnings? Sounds too good to be true? Well, stick around because in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you practical strategies and tips that you can use right now to expand your client base 100% on your own. So, my first strategy is to look at your network. Believe it or not, in your network, there are already people who could really benefit from your services. There's a saying, let's see if I'll get it right, that you are sort of 2 to 3 people away from your next big opportunity or your next big deal or something like that within your network, or maybe 3 to 5 people away. Anyway, it's not a huge number of people, so that it means someone in your family, your friends, your colleagues can most likely refer you to someone who would actually need your services. So don't be afraid, don't be shy to reach out and let them know, hey, this is what I'm doing right now and I'm looking for clients. Maybe you might know someone. I'd be happy for you to refer them to me. If you don't want to have this direct conversation with them, you can send a message that would read something like this. Now that's the perfect message to send to a friend, family, colleague, anyone in your network, and just wait for them to respond. So not everyone would be able to help you out, but that's okay. That's actually very normal. So be prepared for some people to say, oh no, I'm sorry, but I don't, or simply say nothing and kind of ignore you. But that doesn't mean anything to your worth or your value, yeah? Keep that in mind. But for those that do respond, and those that do sort of refer people to you, look at that, they're helping you to grow your business. So the next thing that you want to do is think about your personal brand and your online presence. Yes, I can hear those of you in the background. Oh, but I'm not tech savvy, or I don't really like it. Oh, it's so difficult, blah, blah, blah. And that's the honest truth, blah, 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 because it's all chatter and noise that you're telling yourself. In today's world, having an online presence, it's like having a phone, but it's still in today's world. So having an online presence is like having a business card. You know, a business card that lets everyone know who you are, what you do, how you can definitely help them, the services you offer, the value that you would bring to their lives in any way. So it means if you do have a personal page online, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, whatever social media you use, LinkedIn, right? Always lead in or highlight some of your professional skills, because in fact, someone who might come across your personal page might be interested in what you're offering. So you don't have to completely change your personal page to your work, but you can mention it, specializing in ESL training for businesses or English coach for marketing professionals, right? Just have a little headline mentioning what you do. Now, of course, if this is your LinkedIn page we're talking about, we can go deeper into detail into that. Let's take a look at what your LinkedIn page should be looking like right now if your main focus is ESL teaching, English coaching online. Let's take a look that way.
So here's a quick look at someone's ESL LinkedIn page, their profile as an ESL trainer. You can see their experience and everything, their licenses, certifications, skills, languages that they are able to speak in a work environment, and I guess naturally, some of their interests. And if we go just back up this page, that's it.
And while we're talking about social media and these networking platforms, one of the things that I like to do, or I do pretty casually, is to join Facebook and LinkedIn groups that are related to my profession or related to the profession I would like to teach or work for. right? Because these are spaces where you can sort of read the room, hear the discussions, find out what people are looking for, and you could even pitch your services within these groups in a safe space where people are expecting to find things that offer them value or offer them specific value for their needs. So don't be shy in joining all of these groups that interest you or who you would like to work for. So for example, on my LinkedIn, I'm a member of ESL pages, TEFL pages as well. I'm also a member of English learning groups or people who want to learn English as well, because again, it's a space for me to find clients, right? Don't be shy. Join those groups. Leave a message, send a post. As long as it's okay and accepted for the group's rules, go ahead and post who you are, what you do, and how you could help them. In addition to posting who you are, what you do, and how you could help, I will also suggest answering questions that other members of the groups might post. This shows or gives you an opportunity to show your expertise in the area and to actually leave an impression and influence others so that when you are ready to make that client grab, it would be much easier because persons already have developed some trust in your word, in your suggestions, in your experience, and in you. So my next strategy is for you to network. So network in the traditional sense of the word, it doesn't mean that you're just going to events and awkwardly handing out business cards or sharing your QR code for your page or your website. No, for me, networking means doing activities that you enjoy or that you already do, but in conversation, you simply mention your job. Oh, I'm an English teacher, and I'm always looking for new clients. That's it. You literally don't have to say anything else because the person you're speaking with would respond and, even be surprised or even actually say, oh, wow, oh my gosh, I'm actually looking for an English coach, or I know someone who needs an English coach, or sure, maybe I can pass you on to my colleagues or to the people at work or who I work with. So you never to know what to expect, but don't be shy. Don't be afraid to mention what you do and to be proud of it and pitch it out there. That's the only way you're going to get new clients. And other people do this too for their jobs. So don't think that it's strange or it's only something that you yourself have to do. It's quite common in the business world. So when you meet someone and you're chatting with them, I like to use a simple sentence construction that's really clear and concise and gives them the information they need if they want to understand what I do and if they want to pass that on to other people. So a great way to express this is a 3-part sentence construction that goes like this. I help the type of client achieve the specific results by the services that you offer. This 3-part sentence construction is chef's kiss to pitching yourself in less than 3 minutes for anyone to understand what you do, how you can help, and the services that you offer. And it will be easy for them to remember when they have to tell their colleagues, their friends, and their family about you. So to give an example, I help business executives achieve their language goals by offering them English coaching services. That's it. Okay, it was not very sophisticated and complicated, but of course you have time to fine-tune your sentence and how you would like to pitch it. But that's just a really quick off the top of my head example that I can think of. How do you find clients? Let's know in the comments. Maybe you have some strategies that I can implement. I'd be happy to implement. Let me know in the comments. How do you find your clients? Well, the other strategy that is often, unfortunately, easily forgettable, or easy to forget, I think that makes sense, is to leverage on reviews and comments. So I'm sure that some of you already have clients, maybe a couple clients, a few clients, a handful of clients. You have clients, right? So these clients that you have, if you've had them for anywhere between 3 months to, 10 years, 20 years, doesn't matter how long. As long as you've had these clients for more than 3 months, this is perfect to implement this strategy. So you need to get reviews from every single client that you have because without reviews, you don't exist. right? You don't exist to other people out there in the world searching for a great English teacher. How will we know that your services are good? How will we know you can actually teach English? How will we know that you can improve my pronunciation, right? So you need to get proof from other people, or literally word of mouth, right, about your services. To do this, you can create a simple Google page, a Google web page, or Google website actually, and this can be a place for your students to leave comments about your services. And I would ask them to do this via email. It's kind of like an automatic email that you can send out to remind them to leave a review after they've crossed the 3 months of working with you. And you can send a reminder after that if they haven't done it. Don't be shy. Send that reminder. Let them leave a comment because it does matter. You can get more clients this way without you having to do extra work. As long as they see the reviews, we can trust her, we can trust him. Okay, let me sign up. Let me send an email to find out more about their courses or the costs or anything. If it's not possible for you to create a Google website, you can use a form that you create on Google, actually, Google Forms or forms to have a sort of storage for comments that clients leave. So in Google Forms, you can have a couple multiple choice questions and a box for them to leave the comments or the review, and that's it. It takes them less than a minute really to fill out this type of form. It's the same with Typeform. You create a multiple choice questionnaire for them to fill out, and they've left you a review just like that. Simple is for you to copy and paste this link into an email to them or into the chat or whatever is your method of communication. You send this link to them and your review is done in a matter of minutes. So there you have it. Those are my best strategies for beefing up your client list. But there's something that you should keep in mind: consistency. So with any of these strategies, consistency is what really matters, like anything in life, I could say, right? You want to keep it or have a schedule that you can stick to, whether it's weekly or monthly, that you kind of review your strategy for getting clients and you add something or you take away something or you improve something, right? That's something to keep in mind. Another thing that you can do, so this is a bonus to those strategies, is to offer something for free. I know it might be daunting when you're trying to pay the bills, but we're not saying offer all of your time for free. 15 minutes. You can offer a 15-minute sort of consultation call or 15 minutes English conversation group, anything that you've come up with that you think works within your schedule. And within this 15 minutes, this is your time to pitch, mega pitch, go ham. Right? Go ham on them. Let them know who you are. Let them know you have this in the bag, that you are the right person for them. Leave no stone unturned. Oh, those were a lot of idioms in like one sentence. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? You want them to be convinced at the end of this 15-minute call with you that you are the person for them to hire for the job. That's it for today's video. If this was useful for you, share it with someone who can benefit from this information. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. You know the drill about YouTube. Make it happen. Put it in the algorithm. All right. And I'll see you in my next video. Ciao.